What is up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I was gonna wait till tomorrow to do this video and actually kind of show you guys what's going on. So I know y'all seen the Nova, you've seen all that stuff. I made a huge mistake today, not with the Nova. So we have a 2004 Yukon Denali. It's got the 6.0 in it. It's all-wheel drive. Unfortunately, it does have the 4L60 in it, which really is not a terrible trans if you take care of them. We have two Yukons, and the other one has a 4L60, and praise God, it has been fantastic. I'll try to show y'all guys. It's dark. Hopefully these lights will light up the driveway. That right there is our 2004 Yukon Denali. If you can't tell, the driver's side is jacked up right now. So we took this, when we got this truck, it had a really hard second to third gear shift flare. First to second was a terrible, it shifted, it was really hard. Second to third was boom, and then it would grab. I don't know much about transmissions. Like I'll tell you guys, y'all see me in the shop working on the Nova, building engines. I can do all that. That's no problem. But comes to transmissions, I'm not that good at it. I'm learning. I've never really messed with automatics because I've always been in the manuals. But now that we're going to have a Turbo 400 in the drag car, I'm having to really learn. Like I understand the basic concept of how an automatic transmission works. We start getting down to the nitty gritty. I know just enough to get myself in trouble, and I kind of did that today. So we did a lot of research. We sent this transmission back 4 times for warranty work. Never got it fixed. To the point, like, pretty angry with the guy. I had a cargo carrier on the roof. He took that off. Didn't ask us if he could. I assume it was because it had trouble clearing the lift. That's fine. But we went into his shop, and it's got tools all over it, smashed. It's destroyed. Got the truck back. The battery's completely dead. It will not hold a charge no more. It was a good battery when we gave it to him. We did the first transmission rebuild with him in August. It lasted 400 miles and started giving nothing but issues. And ever since then, it has spent more time in his shop than it has ours. So I did a lot of research, and I'm missing some pieces. This right here is the original servo. This is just a regular 4L60 servo. So I bought a Corvette servo, which is a normal upgrade to do on a 4L60. I did that upgrade. That was a nightmare. Like I had to clear room to get that servo out. Getting that one in wasn't too bad. Something I haven't really told on the channel. I have a lot of issues with my hands. Like I already have arthritis in my hands. I'm in my mid-30s. I have a lot of issues with my hands. I worked a job that had really tedious things I had to do, and just over time, it has really wore my hands down. And this is like clinically confirmed issues that I have. So when I start doing like really tedious stuff with my hands, I have a lot of issues. So I got the Corvette servo in, got it all the way pushed back, and me and that snap ring, the retaining ring that hold it in, retaining clip, we had it out. Like it was awful. I finally managed, because you got to hold the servo in and then get that clip in. I got it in. Made a huge mistake. Didn't even realize I was making the mistake. I was just excited I got it in, because I knew when I started doing that with my hands in the shape that they're in, I was going to have issues. I already knew this was going to be an ordeal for me. You'll see more and more times that I battle with my hands on this channel. I promise you will. Well, anyway, when I got it in, I was like, heck yeah, cool, awesome. Because it feels really bad knowing how to do something and sometimes calling somebody to help. I know that we shouldn't be like that, but let's be honest, sometimes we are. Got it in, had my wife come out, start the truck. I looked up under it, made sure it wasn't leaking. I at least did that, so I am proud of myself for that. Got it taken around the block. Best that it's ever drove. Best it's ever drove. The shift flare's gone. First shift's shifting great. Didn't get it. I don't think I got the from third to fourth. I may have. I can't remember. I was so excited about second gear shifting like it was supposed to, because that little shift flare is huge. We can't tow a vehicle because when we try, that shift flare messes. It just makes a mess. It does. It's really hard to tow a vehicle with that. So got it back to the house. Asked my daughter if she wanted to, drive the truck while I worked the pedals. She's been wanting to help a lot here lately, and that just wasn't something I wanted her under the vehicle. Just because of the location. It was at the shop, wasn't mine. And she said, yeah, she was really excited. So we got out, drove, and from my house to where we turned, probably I don't even know that's 1,000 feet. I doubt it's that. It's not far at all. It's like, let's just say 4 houses down, 4 yards down, 4 houses. Like, when I say yards, like yards of houses, that's all, not like actual literal yards. Anyway, did good. Didn't know that in that very end of that time period, we had already had an issue. Didn't know that. You turn onto a little road that's goes down and then it goes up, so it's kind of like a valley. It's uphill both ways, literally. Then we were backing up. We are going to go back down. There was a car. And then I looked on that road and I seen a trail. And I was like, oh, no, that's fluid. And then you reach back in your memory banks and try to that was already there. But I knew it wasn't already there. Then when we started going up the other side, I don't know if the transmission slipped or I just think it slipped. Kind of one of them, like you see something bad happen, so mentally everything's going wrong. I slammed it in neutral and I let it coast back to my house. I don't think we damaged anything. I have no idea. I went and checked on the servo. Everything's still in there. It just popped the clip out. We actually walked up the road and got the clip. There's still fluid coming out where the servo is. I don't know if we tore it up. I don't know. I won't know that till tomorrow. My back is completely tore up from being in the gravel. It wasn't a very comfortable day. So it was a stupid mistake. Why am I making this video? You're like, well, why do we care? Well, you're YouTube. But never assume. I have been working on cars since I was 15 years old. I am almost 35. I have done so many hardcore things on vehicles. Head gaskets, timing. I mean, I have done a lot of stuff. I'm really good at what I do. Nowhere near the best. I'm still learning stuff every day. I don't know everything. But the one thing that I do know is never assume anything. Never assume. When you assume, like I did, that clip was in, stuff like this happened. All I had to do was take a flathead screwdriver, push around that clip, and secure, just make sure that it was secured where it needed to be. That's all I had to do. All I had to do, I'd be just as happy as could be right now. My Denali would be great shape. It's a really nice car. It's comfortable and it can pull. I guess it wouldn't specifically be the greatest tow vehicle. We've took the air shocks out. We disabled the air shocks in the back. We got to get some different shocks so the air ride doesn't like towing. It's constantly adjusting. But anyway, it does have the full air ride suspension. But we're gonna get rid of that. We're hoping we didn't mess it up. So in all total, we didn't even have an eighth of a mile, I would say, on this whole mess up. So we're hoping we didn't mess it up. We will, I went and got some stuff today, the correct tools, because the way I was using to hold that in, I didn't use a pry bar to hold it in. Not going to say what I was using. It was redneck. I'll agree to that. But I'm going to let my daughter help me tomorrow. She's going to hold the pry bar back where the servo can stay in. That way I can use both hands. We're going to secure it this time. And, yeah. I'm really upset. I'd love to give y'all a more detailed video on this, but unfortunately this did happen. So if you're up under the truck and you're changing a servo, make sure that clip is secure. If it's not in that groove just right, you're going to be in a situation I am where I get to go to bed tonight not knowing if the transmission's still good. I honestly don't believe in that short amount of time it could hurt anything. I don't. But just because I don't believe doesn't mean that it didn't. But anyways, we will be back in the shop soon. I got some other really cool updates. We're right now trying to link up with other people in our area. Networking, when you're a racer, you drag racing or anything, you're affiliated with any of that stuff, networking is everything. Literally, just look at Jimmy Dale. That dude knows every freaking body. Like, networking is everything. And I've been in and out of the sport so much that I haven't really done a lot of good networking. I haven't. I've known people, but we got to get to really know some people. So if you're around North Carolina, Charlotte, and you're into drag racing, guys, give us a subscribe, hit us up, get on our Facebook page. I'll send you a link to my personal Facebook page. And I'd love to hang out with you at the track. Like, we want to get to know people. We definitely want friends in this area. And we're excited to do so. Anyways, guys, this has been the video. I'm hoping for good news tomorrow. Hope you guys will also hope for good news for us. What is in that cup? Ew. Anyway, we will catch you guys on the next one.